everybody, and welcome back to the Dirty Balls Podcast. I am your host, Ethan Binfield, and I'm here with one of my regular co-hosts that's here every week, and one that's here every now and then. Please introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
I'm Alan.
I'm Jeremy from Conrad Scout.
That's right, and since the last time all three of us were together, the entire season happened.
Holy cow.
The entire Ranger season happened, and to put it lightly, despite a couple of bright spots here and there, it was the absolute drizzling doo-doos.
Yeah,
Am I right about that?
It wasn't just for the Rangers. There were a lot of teams that had that.
Yeah, but they were in last place by like 17 country miles.
Yeah, and then they couldn't hit home runs, and then they were like, oh, nobody can hit home runs here. And then the playoffs happened, and everybody hit home runs there.
Yeah, and you'll notice today we're not in our usual studio because that place is a mess. We're here live at LP Friends Stadium inside of the Conrad's Cafe. Crawdad Cafe, where you can get beer and chicken tenders and
Typical cafes.
all you need is beer and chicken tenders. Who cares about burgers? Burgers are alright.
Better what you get at the concession stand.
That's for true. Better than you get in Winston-Salem, I'll say that.
I don't know. Winston-Salem used to have a stand that one of the burger restaurants actually had there. And those were delicious.
Those were
burger patch.
But remember, H&F Burger. When you go to a Braves game,
Yeah.
H&F Burger. I'm telling you, that's
I
the
want to
truth.
go. I want to go there. I haven't been to the ballpark.
No, I haven't either. Anyway, we got a lot of news to get into. But before that, we're going to play a game. You guys want to play a game? Yeah. All right, okay. It's a gimmick infringement on the yay, but we're going to keep on going anyway. All right, so usually, and is this the spreadsheet? Yes, it is. We'll get into that later. Usually, we have the one-star game. But I thought it's 2020. Everything on the news, Fox, CNN, MSN, LMNOP, whatever you watch, it's all negative all the time. This person's mad at this person, this group's mad at this group, this politician's mad at this one. I don't want to do all that. I want to shine some light on some positivity. So today...
Not a positive test.
That's right. So today we've got the first ever edition of the 5-star review game. All right.
Okay.
Happy times. Happy times. All right. So this one comes from Jason Greer. He has 31 reviews. So he's a regular out here with the Burger Kings and 7-Elevens. And he rates this ballpark 5 stars.
I think I know a Jason.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, you might. Having
These are pretty common names, though.
It is. Having been to many minor league parks, I've seen many ways to do the fan experience. Name redacted do what they do very well, and they obviously know their community. This was my first game at Venerable, good vocabulary word, name redacted park. Name redacted amenity is great. The park is a great example of being a part of its neighborhood. The food and beverage options were very well done, especially in inverted commas, Beer City. The fans were there for the baseball, and they enjoyed and appreciated the effort on the field. The staff met the needs of the fans well too. Blank does not have the newest bells and whistles of the newest parks, but its approach to the game for the fans was refreshing and authentic. I highly recommend the game.
I know where that's at.
Was this where someone had their last hit in the movie?
I believe it
I
was.
believe it is.
One of my
Answers,
favorite ballparks
please.
of all time.
Where is it where Fireball Roberts used to race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Answers, please.
Asheville.
Asheville.
And you are both correct. It is McCormick Field, historic home of the Asheville Tourist. And I did not know that race. In fact, that was
There used to be a
quite
racetrack
interesting.
around the field. And if you haven't been there, do yourself a favor and go watch a game there.
Yeah, go watch a high A game there.
Yeah, high A Astros. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're.
Oh, that's for true, ain't it? Somebody, I have to turn my phone off, so somebody else is going to have to pull up the information that we're going to use for this bit. But the biggest bit of news from the offseason, and we're going to get into the Rangers season eventually because there was some pretty big call-ups that we want to talk about. But the biggest news of the offseason that we want to start off with is a lot of affiliations have been changed.
But
Or done away with.
say this beforehand, it is not official until this Friday.
Yeah.
They have been sent invitations.
Yeah, they're waiting for the teams to accept invitations. There's going to be 120 teams in minor leagues, and I think something like 105 of them have accepted. Something. They're still waiting on quite a few, which will greatly affect the league that the Crawdads are going to be in, because as of right now, they still need I think about 6 more teams.
Yeah,
I
so
don't see anybody turning down the opportunity, but you just never know because, yeah.
so right now I see one major pro and one major con. Major pro. Say how major pro. So the major pro is that we're going to get to see some new, fresh matchups we haven't seen before, probably. The con, however, is that the small amount of teams might get repetitive.
And yeah, for me personally, that'll go quick. But I do believe that variety is the spice. But at this point, it's baseball.
Oh man, I haven't, yeah.
I want baseball so bad.
Yeah. If the vaccine has to go through my eye and it means I get to come watch baseball again, whatever. Put whatever chips you want in me, I don't care. I'm going to watch baseball.
Yeah, they'll know where you're at anyway.
That's right. Yeah, this ain't a conspiracy podcast, though. We'll leave that for Joe Rogan.
That'd be somebody else. And not conspiracy, not political.
That's true. That's true. There's been enough of that this year.
No, too much of it.
So you want to pull up the spreadsheet and talk about some of the realignments. Some of the teams have been sent invitations to be part of new leagues. Like us, we have been promoted, for lack of a better term, from A to high A.
I love that. I'm excited about that.
I've got mixed emotions on it.
Yeah.
Well, Jennifer brought up a good point. Here,
Whoa. Just joking.
she's at work right now.
It's just in. Jennifer had a good point.
Yeah. I wish she was here to
Hold
let
up,
her
December
say.
15, 2000.
Yeah, she's working late, so that's why she's not here. But she kind of brought up the thing here in Hickory. We have the Crawdad connection, which even though, there's people not part of it, we get these guys first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we get to know them, they get to know us. And then when they get promoted to high A, they go to Kingston. So we go and travel to see them.
Yeah.
And we give them the support on up to Frisco. And I'm gonna spoil up Round Rock. We got Round Rock back. But
That's cool because I love that park when we went.
so we get to follow them. But here in high A now, it's a one and done thing. In a way. But you don't get the family experience as long as we have that.
Yeah. I kind of thought about that when I first heard it. But
Which is great for, because if Josh and Yanio are in high A, they get to come back here to Hickory for a little bit.
And that's kind of I don't want to say a selfish thought to have Yanio back in here in high A, but that's the problem with being a huge fan of minor league baseball and minor league baseball players. You want to see these guys develop and make it big, but you also want to see them firsthand in your hometown. So it's a difficult thing to deal with,
But like I said, when they started
we're
here,
going to see some people again.
we go to Kinston and we see them there, which plus we get free tickets.
yeah.
It's gonna kind of be hard next year. But
I don't know. We have a lot of.
but then we go on to Frisco. I mean, it's just I don't know. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But that's I think maybe one of the downsides. Probably the only
I
downside.
think we can still get to know them some, because
And it's going to be a short
Kannapolis.
season.
And COVID restrictions are going to make it harder to get to know them too, because we can't go right up and talk to them like we used
But that's
to.
only going to be for a season,
Hopefully.
maybe two. But in the long term, they're going to be more than likely they're going to be in the same league as Kannapolis, Kinston, and that's just down the road from us. When they come to play Kannapolis, which has an amazing ballpark now, we can go down there. We can see them there. We're still going to go to Kinston.
And when we say Kinston, we're talking about down east.
Yeah,
We-
down east with Ducks.
We say Kinston because that was their old name and that's where they play, but just for Just so you know,
That's
it's,
the name
yeah,
of the city.
it's down east.
Yeah, so I think, knowing the core fans here at Hickory, I think they'll go enough down east games that when the players come here to Hickory, they'll be able to go, hey, I recognize that guy. I know that lady. I know.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it will be kind of diminished a little bit though.
So any other really like noticeable? Oh, I didn't know this team was going here. Any big ones on there?
That's pretty much everybody.
Well, one thing that kind of surprised me
I'll just read straight down about what's going to be our new league.
was how much they gutted the old Carolina league.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, almost the entire league went down the same way. All but Winston.
And you know how we feel about Winston.
But the good thing is, now most likely, we're gonna be in the same league with them, and we'll get to play them, and we'll get to boo them here.
Ah, great.
And we'll get to go there and boo them.
I don't know about we'll go there.
We'll get to whoop
Yeah.
up.
I love the ballpark physics. I mean, the actual
We'll give it one
building.
shot and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah. That we're not going to be positive about that place, but we nothing's better than booing the Dash, which is a
The
silly,
hyphens is all I call it.
silly name. The
Because
Dash.
it's not a dash, it's a hyphen.
The Control Alt Space Bar hyphen Dash. And seriously, like imagine sitting down and you're like, all right, let's come up with a team name. Let's see. No, we can't do that one. That was racist. Let's see. That one doesn't really make sense. That one's too much alliteration. I got it. There's a dash in our city name. Let's call it the Dash. Imagine, me, I'm a Lenore Ryan student. Imagine that. No, we're not the Lenore Ryan Bears anymore. We're the Lenore Ryan Dash.
But where's the Bears at? I ain't seen a bear in Hickory.
But Hickory is close to the Appalachian
We
Mountains.
had a black bear in downtown 2 years ago.
And there's also 3 statues of bears on campus. 3. And Martin Luther.
I think one thing that really kind of sticks out to me are not just the teams that got done away with, but the Fredericksburg Keys.
Another great team name.
Well, I mean, but anyway, they're not playing. They're now a draft league. It's an MLB draft league.
Ugh.
I mean, that's like
One step above Woodbat's Summer League.
See, and it might depend on the stadium. We've never been there.
Right.
So we don't know how run down it
to
is.
go from high to
What, are they going to go play the Lenore Oilers?
And see, some of them make sense and some of them
or
don't.
City Owls.
Going to Asheville,
Hey,
now
Bryce Harper
now
played
they're
for
the
the
affiliates of the Astros. But they're the high A affiliates
Yeah.
in Asheville. And the low A is
One of the nicest stadiums I've ever
Yeah.
been to.
Fayetteville, which is a brand new stadium.
That I've
which
still not
is
been to yet.
Definitely,
Oh, you need to go.
definitely
Trans.
a high A stadium.
Oh, definitely. It might even be a double A stadium.
Right.
Oh,
So,
same thing about Greenville. That's a
you know,
double A
it's
stadium.
weird, but
I was excited to see them get promoted too with us, so we can still go there.
Yes.
We would have gone if they'd have played in low A still with down east, but
Yeah, I gotta go get that ice cream.
Sweet Caroline's so good.
But
yeah, let's
shout
go down
out to
the
Tim.
list of what used to be the South Atlantic League and let everybody know
Where they're at now.
where they're at. And all
It's
that.
okay. Yeah, I'm good for it. What used to be the South Atlantic League will start off with Asheville Tourists. They used to be a Colorado Rockies affiliate. They are now a Houston Astros affiliate.
Breaking trash cans.
Yeah.
That's a change up.
They're now going to be in high A with Crawdads, hopefully with Crawdads.
Yes, this is all not official yet, but it will be.
Kind of tentative. The Augusta Green Jackets, another very nice team. They were the San Francisco Giants. They are now going to be the Atlanta Braves affiliate. And they're going to remain in low A.
All right. Go see some future Braves.
Yeah, I highly recommend going to that ballpark too. It's
Yeah, it's another one I've not been to.
Milkshake,
Oh,
mac and cheese.
There's so many ballparks I've not been to. I still haven't been to yet. I know Lakewood's not exactly a great, must see park, but I've not been there yet either, and I'd like to.
I pretty much want to go to every Miami ballpark, even if it's crap.
Oh, that'd be great. I mean, that's part of your YouTube series,
Yeah.
so it'd be great to do.
Check out Conrad's Cowbells for the retro videos.
Yeah, that's right. Cheap plug.
I have one for Asheville and for Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one I haven't been to that I want to go to. Charleston River Dogs. They were a New York Yankees affiliate. They're now a Tampa Bay Rays affiliate, and they're remaining in low A. And then the Columbia Fireflies, another very nice stadium down there in Columbia. Kind of a rough part of town, but it's a nice stadium. They're trying to change that.
I mean, Greenville used to be considered rough, and then that part came in.
Horrible.
After that part came in, the place got a lot better.
Oh yeah, and Columbia's kind of doing the same thing. They build that nice ballpark.
And so's
worst
Fayetteville.
part of town.
Fayetteville,
and
too.
And downtown Fayetteville now is nice.
Yeah, Fayetteville used to be like J. Cole used to rap about getting shot in Fayetteville, and now it's nice.
They just call it Fayetteville.
Fayetteville is what I heard.
Fayetteville, all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next is Columbia Fireflies. We're a New York Mets affiliate. They are now Kansas City Royals.
West Move,
They're
Chase
staying.
Below, shout out.
They're staying in low A.
Is there news on that? Is there news on Chase Below?
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Good news, bad news.
Oh, let's go ahead. Spill the beans on the
He's a
below
free
news.
agent.
Oh man.
Oh, that could be a good thing.
Hey!
It could be a good thing.
Pay attention, Rangers.
That would be awesome. Rangers signing.
We're great, so.
Okay, and the Delmarva Shorebirds were the Baltimore Orioles affiliate, which all of their affiliates were birds. But anyway, they were the Baltimore Orioles. They are remaining with the Baltimore Orioles, and they're staying put in low A.
Alright.
Greensboro Grasshoppers. Boo.
Yeah.
They last year were the Pittsburgh Pirates, or last season, not last year. They were the Pittsburgh Pirates affiliate. They are staying with the Pirates, and they are coming to high A. So we'll still get to cuss them and wish them horrible things on the field.
And that's nothing against their ballpark. Great ballpark. Just we don't like that team.
Yeah, that's a great ballpark. I hate the team. The staff there, I've never had bad experiences.
Yeah, it's one of the best ballparks.
I know.
30 minutes away from one of the worst ballparks. And shout out to Spaz.
Yeah, annoying microphone voice, but he's actually a really cool guy. Does a great job. And Greenville Drive, Boston. They were a Boston Red Sox affiliate, and they will remain a Boston Red Sox affiliate because they're owned by.
Yeah, I was
Boston
about to
Red
say,
Sox.
thank God they got the green monster.
You have to keep the Boston.
Yeah.
Imagine them getting imagine they're like a Yankees affiliate and they still got to keep the green monster. It'd be blasphemy.
That would be horrible. Yankees would probably knock it down.
Oh yeah. And they bring right field back like 30 feet too.
Yeah, it would make it really short. They are coming to high A with us. I'm excited about that. Get to still go down there and watch the Crawdads play them. The Hagerstown Suns were the Washington Nationals affiliate, and they are
No more.
gone.
Completely?
Completely.
Gone.
They're just not
they
a
are
team
having
anymore.
a yard sale
They
right
are
now as we speak.
not in affiliated ball.
Run that by me one more time. I just want to hear it.
They will not be playing affiliated ball. I don't know what their plans are going forward. If they're going to try to be in a internet here.
I don't think they're trying to do anything. Like I said, they're having
Yeah, I think they're
a
done.
huge liquidation sale at their stadium.
Who was that again? I spaced out for a second.
The Suns.
And it's the Hagerstown Suns.
Hagerstown Suns.
They were champions, what? 2 seasons?
2 years ago?
2 seasons?
18?
Yeah, something like that. And that's I hate that.
Technically 2 seasons ago was 17.
Yeah, I hate that for them. You know, any city that loses minor league ball, well, I know how I feel.
Oh yeah, I was really worried that was going to happen to us, and there was talks about, Big Robbie, who should not be the commissioner, trying to downsize minor league baseball quite some bit.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we could have a whole episode about the DH debate in the National League, but we'll table that for another day.
All right, then next on the list is us, Hickory Crawdads.
Yay.
We've already talked about what's going on there. We're staying with the Rangers because they own us.
That's right.
And then,
Big Tex.
yep. And then the Kannapolis Intimidators. No, that's what they were last season.
Last season we saw.
Last season,
Yeah,
we
but-
played baseball. They were the Kannapolis Intimidators.
But they won't be.
Right. We'll get to that.
Teresa.
We'll get to that.
Are they sending? Are they shipping Teresa somewhere else? That'd be great.
That'd be nice.
Send her to North Korea.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, Kim Jong-un. Who you got?
Here, somebody worse than you.
All right. The Kannapolis Intimidators, who are a Chicago White Sox affiliate, will remain with the White Sox, and they are going to stay in low A. But they're no longer the Intimidators. They're now the Kannapolis Cannonballs.
We have the number one fan here.
We do. He's
Yeah,
off
that's
camera
right. Hey,
right
hey,
now.
Gary, come in and
Gary,
say
come and
hello.
say hey. Give us a
The number one Kannapolis fan in
Give
the
us a
world.
go, Kannapolis.
Right here.
Yes.
Give us a go, Kannapolis.
Go Connect. I'm just passing through.
That's our executive producer right there, Gary. Shouts
Yeah.
out. You follow him on Patreon, probably. $5 a month on Patreon. You can come, set up your podcast. It'd be great.
Yep.
That's Gary, it'll be $5.
That's right. That's
As soon
right.
as we done, we go watch the
No,
podcast. Oh my goodness, you gotta watch it. Dan
Okay.
Cummins.
I'm all podcasted out. I got enough of them.
All right, next is Lakewood Blue Claws. They were a Philadelphia Phillies affiliate. I'll say that 5 times. Philadelphia Phillies affiliate.
See, but you won't know this.
Oh, I bet you I will.
They're remaining with the Phillies.
Good? About the Blue Claws?
Got the Lakewood Blue Ball.
Hey!
They are
Did I get that right? I've had a beer.
they are coming to High A with us, and what they're talking about is they are no longer the Lakewood Blue Claws.
Oh, you're right. I don't know this.
They will be the Jersey Shore Blue Claws.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Snooky's gonna be
Snooki,
out
the
there.
situation,
The situation, all on this.
everything.
Those are only two that I remember because
And
Did
it's
you go
now,
over here?
just coming in now.
I only ever watched one episode. Those are the two I remember.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we got no special guest. No.
Hey,
It's
we're
good.
pretty loose.
We're live.
You're good. We're live, pal. We're just talking.
All right, and then we come to what kind of saddens us on this, the Lexington Legends, who were champions last season.
Last season, that's where the trophy's at.
Yeah. And they were Kansas City Royals affiliate.
Alan, you wanna that? Hey, he learned how to say Royals.
They are no longer an affiliate at all.
Oh, that's sad too.
They did have a social media post the other day on Facebook saying they are still going to try to play that.
Yeah,
They're gonna try to
they're
have a
gonna do
team.
something. They've done something in the off season. They had, a little league with, I guess, local people who have played,
Yeah.
and had a little season. It was pretty cool.
They might do something like the High Point Rockers.
Maybe. They might go independent.
Do we got any other really big moves? Because I think we might be getting the old red light over here, so we might want to skip ahead to our other part of the show, which is
Okay. The Rome Braves came with us up to High A. West Virginia, they are no more. They're done. And that's sad to me also, 'cause I really wanted to go see a game.
good. Shout out Toast Man. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. As far as the league that we're possibly going to be in, or the league that former Carolina League, we'll say that. All right, the Mudcats, they were Milwaukee Brewers. They're staying with Brewers, but they're coming to low A. All but one team out of that league is getting promoted to low A. The Down Eastwood Ducks, as we mentioned earlier, Rangers, obviously, they're going to low A. Frederick Keys, as we mentioned earlier, going to the MLB Draft League. Yeah. The Lynchburg Hillcats, Cleveland baseball team.
Spiders. It'll probably be spiders.
Yeah.
I like spiders though.
It would be a good
I mean, I don't like the actual thing,
It
spider.
would
They
be.
could do really
The
stupid stuff.
C with the the legs coming off, be great.
Yeah, they're going down to low A. Myrtle Beach Pelicans were Chicago Cubs. They're staying with the Cubs, and they're going to low A.
Man, I've been to Myrtle Beach a million times, and I've never been to a game there. I need to.
It's a cool place to see a ball.
Well, North Myrtle Beach. I'm not one of them crazies.
That's to be debated. The Peanuts, the Potomac Nationals, are, they were Washington Nationals affiliate. They're staying with them. They're going to low A, but there's something. They're not going to be in Potomac anymore. They moved to, I can't remember the name of the city, but it starts with F, the letter F, and they were going to be the F Nats, and I was like, that's horrible.
Yeah, F and Nats, that's
F
right.
Nat.
I think that's where they.
Or is that where
I
they're
think that's where the city is. Even though they're there, they're just taking the
They're just
city
changing
like
the name.
Oh, that'd be okay. Remember in 2002 when WWF changed to WWE, and they had those T-shirts that said "Get the F out."
Yeah.
We should rock up to a game for the F Nats with the "Get the F out" shirts.
All right, the Salem Red Sox, they are owned by the Boston Red Sox, so they're staying in with the Red Sox. They're going to be low A. The Hyphens, the Dash,
The Angostura Dash of Bitters.
they are the one team that was high, that's in the Carolina League, that is remaining high. And then lastly, the Wilmington Blue Rocks, another Kansas City team, will be no more.
That's sad.
That's
real sad.
all of the former Sally League and Carolina League.
Well, that was a sad way to end. And to keep it sad, let's talk about the 2020 Texas Rangers, shall we?
Oh Lord, that was.
What did they go about 2 and 100 million? What was the record at the end? We got some big call-ups. We go through those.
Yeah, I don't know. I had all the stats and everything was on my old phone.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who all got called up? We can remember that.
Leody.
Yeah, Leody got called up. Had a good season.
Didn't he have a home run in his debut, or a big triple or double, or something big in his debut and made a good play?
Debut, you want to talk about a big debut, it was Anderson Tejeda.
Oh man!
I mean, he
I was
was
so
on a
happy.
cycle.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
mean, there's
he
probably
definitely had a home run.
somebody's got a cycle on the debut before, probably because baseball's
Oh, that cycle's pretty
Yeah,
rare.
but baseball's so old. Every stat has at least one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, if somebody does, you know who it is. Comment section.
That's right. That's right. Don't Google it too, you bunch of cheaters.
Yeah, don't cheat.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll
Sam
Google-
Huff.
We'll
made it
Google
up.
it for you.
Who?
Sam Huff.
Sam Huff.
And he had an amazing beginning to his Rangers career. And he,
The hitting wasn't all that great.
First couple of games.
He got
They
there.
picked it up.
Man.
He was the Sam Huff that we saw, and the announcers for the Rangers, they talked about, oh man, he's so great. And there was one game in particular that I was watching, and TJ or JJ or CJ, the color commentator, was saying that, we've heard a lot of this guy on the minor leagues, and we're finally getting to see what all his minor league fans have been seeing for years. And I was thinking, like, that's me. I'm one of those minor league fans, CJ.
Yeah, I remember the day before Sam hit his first major league home run, there was a guy in the group that I'm in on Facebook and talking about, oh, we've heard all this great stuff about him, and he's not done anything. He's only been like
That's where I went in on that. I think I would have like that.
4 games. It's not enough.
I told him, I said,
Sample size.
So on Hickory last year, he hit, 18 home runs in April?
Yeah. April.
Yeah, in April.
That's
And then-
only 30 days, and they don't play every day.
But he did finally, like I said, get it together. And
Once he broke through, he
I think
really
it
broke
wasn't-
through.
Oh, he crushed.
next to the last game, he had a multiple home run game.
Yeah, he did. He had 2
He
home
was in
runs.
California. Imagine that. I think all his home runs were in California.
California kid right there. By the way, Arizona.
Where the big home run was, and then the All-Star game was San Diego, California.
That's Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Or the Cleveland. So they never lost.
The home of the Cleveland baseball team.
Spiders.
That's because
That's where the All-Star.
Bubba hit one in San Diego.
Now that's right. That's right. That's a good segue. Bubba also got caught up, and Jennifer couldn't tell. She saw 6 Bubbas that same night. It's an inside joke. Don't cancel us.
Please.
DeMarcus Evans
Yeah.
That's true. There's a couple pictures.
didn't have the greatest debut.
No, but hey, he's up there, man.
I mean, the very first batter you face,
Cody.
Albert Pujols.
Yeah.
Second pitch, you pitch,
Kyle. Cody.
One of the best hitters in the game. I mean,
and then the next guy you pitch, kind of hit him in the head.
And then we had Kyle Cody make it, and then we also had Corette Ragsdale make it up.
yeah, Rags.
Yeah, that's right. Get on him, Rags. And that's about all I can remember of the call-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird season.
Hey, it was fun to watch all that.
It was weird and fun, and
What'd you think of the canned crowd noise?
I think it was
Smackdown hair dryer.
I liked it a lot better than I thought I would.
Heat
Joey
machine.
thought it was multiple people up there.
Yeah.
They told him, no, that's just one guy.
That's Chuck up there. Old 30-year Chuck up there.
Right, Chuck wasn't doing it.
Yeah, he was. Yes,
he was not in charge of the fan.
Chuck was in charge of PA announcing and the heat
Yeah,
machine.
he was in the PA announcement. There was one guy doing it.
No, the PA announcer handles the heat machine.
I got close. Doesn't matter.
No, he probably doesn't.
But I did get a Joey Jack correctly. So in the Topps baseball cards, you get a home run championship.
Yeah.
You got to go log in and then pick which game he's going to hit a home run in. I got one.
I hated to see him struggle hitting home runs out of New Park. And then to see they had the World Series there and the place turned into a launch pad.
I didn't watch that World Series. I was too angry. You know me, I like my Braves. Or future.
So I can tell you right, I could not tell you right now who was in the That's how much I didn't care.
Funny story about that. I was at a bar one night during it was game 1 of the World Series. I was at Sundries over here. You know Sundries? Anyway, the bartender who was off that night was hanging out was sitting next to him. We're almost out of time. Ski, whoa, we gotta go. But I'm gonna tell this. All right, we got a couple more minutes. So I'm gonna tell the story. It's a quick story.
Let's let you know what time we're filming.
That's right. So the Dodgers are up to bat in the World Series game 1. I'm at Sundries. And I step up and go to the bathroom. And I go, F you, Dodgers. I didn't say F, I said the word. And this bartender that was sitting there was like, what'd you say? And I was like, no, I'm talking to the Dodgers. He didn't hear the Dodgers part. He only heard F. He heard me. I got up, walked behind him, said F you, Dodgers. He didn't hear the Dodgers part. He was getting ready to square up. And I was like, no, brother, I was saying that to the Dodgers. And then he's like, okay, yeah, we're cool. And then I didn't get my ass kicked because he would have.
Something came up on my timeout today. Have you been reading the Woods lately?
What?
Wait,
Remember that story?
was some kind of deliverance gimmick here? What
No,
were we
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying, I was scrolling through timeout today. I think it was one of our episodes. It was called Rape in the Woods.
Oh, West Virginia, we were talking about the extremely sketchy back roads.
You get drunk in the woods, losing your phone,
And
waking up in somebody's house.
Oh yeah, that was a Christmas party that was 1 or 2 years ago, man. That was crazy. We went wild that night. Whoa.
Today's our
Stupid.
bad day, Brian Jeffers' bad day. Because 11 years ago today, the house burnt down. 9 years ago today, Cooper almost died and had to get emergency surgery. So yeah, this is our bad day.
That's true.
It's been 9 years since the last thing we happened.
Yeah.
December
We're
6th.
turning around.
December 6th was my bad day. Yep, and I started working at Lowe's on that day.
Oh.
So 2 horrible things. Don't ever do
I just
something
took a
like
guess on mine.
that. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right. What else we got?
2 big mistakes. Oh. I don't really have anything else.
I think we're about done.
I think that.
Stay tuned. I mean, if any major changes to nobody wants to sign with their affiliates, we'll let you know somehow. Probably in the comment section.
There might be something. I heard that according to Mark Parker in his thing, the owners that have yet to accept the invitation are all really angry with Major League Baseball.
You see, it wasn't up to the affiliates. It was up to Major League
Major
Baseball.
League Baseball. They stepped in and said, you're going to play ball with us or you're not gonna play ball at all.
Well,
And
You
what's
can do it
funny is
our
I was
way
thinking,
or the highway.
I talked to Doug about
the way or
this.
the highway, this time won't let it all come. Sorry.
Major League put us as high, put Kingston as low,
Yeah.
which we do have a high ballpark.
We do. And Kinston, as
But-
much as I love Kinston,
If
there.
you're going to switch that, why did you not switch Frisco and Alma?
Yeah.
Because Frisco's a hell of a lot closer to the stadium if they
Yeah.
need to call it.
Well, and yeah, they did away with Lexington because of the geography. Because they were in the South Atlantic League and they were way out there in Kentucky.
But we got to go way up there.
Kentucky.
But now, yeah, now they're looking at Bowling Green and Aberdeen to be in the league with
And
us.
that's in New York, right?
No, Bowling Green is in Kentucky, Aberdeen is in Texas, I believe. And the Cyclones, which I'm kind of excited about that. That's a historic minor league team.
Over there by Coney Island.
Yeah, they're on Coney Island, right next to
The famous roller coaster,
Yeah.
the Cyclone, that's had a million copies of it made.
That's why they're named the Cyclones.
Yeah.
Because they're roller coaster. I've been there, but not been to a game there.
Did you ride the Cyclone?
No, I didn't. I like roller coasters.
I did. Well, a lot of things are changing. One thing's going to stay the same. We're going to bring you the Dirty Balls podcast whenever we can, whenever there's actually stuff to talk about. It's good to be back. We've not recorded an episode since April, and we kind of promised big things, and then, well, you know, the world happened.
We do understand.
I mean, you guys get it. So, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and you know, stay safe out there, protect yourselves and your families, and you know, love each other and have a good time. And we're out of time. Whoa!
White Candles from Rich Candle Company.
That's
We're
right.
On Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And watch out for a new YouTube series called Turn 2 Bearded.
Hey,
It might be somebody. I'm going to try to do my own beard reviews.
You ever had a natural beard?
I don't know. Does anybody have one?
I'm trying.
This is the funniest thing ever.
Hey, look, I'm the before picture. All right,
I don't think I was ever that bad.
I'm the
I
before
just woke
picture.
up like this.
Okay, well, now we're out of time.
Excuse me,
Whoa.
I went to work.
Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to you later.
Peace. Hey, oh, I thought we both did a little too sweet on that one, but you didn't. That's wee. Oh, we're nerds.
We are.
Bye.